Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have a triple mod showcase for you guys. We got two fantastic little seeders and a seed transport. Now what this is basically a mobile conveyor which you can load with seed, fertilizer, or pig feed, and you can bag it into smaller bags that you can pick up with your hands and put it where you want to put it, into your seeders and such. So we're going to be taking a look at these three mods. We're going to go over to the shop and check out some of the specs, and then I'm going to get them out on the field and test them all out for you. So I'm just going to come in for a landing here, and we're going to start with this dandy little beast over here. Look at this seeder, guys. What a fantastic looking seeder. Whoever did this did a really good job. They will their names will be listed down below in the description as always. But this thing plants everything. This will plant everything your regular seeder can plant. This thing will plant everything your corn seeder can plant, and it plants potatoes as well. It does not fertilize, but it does cultivate. So keep that in mind. So we'll start with this one since we're right here. This is the Prodigy Seeder. The file size is 9.89 megabytes. The required power to pull this is 132 kilowatts and 180 horsepower. Price in the shop is $120,000 with a $150 a day maintenance fee. 50,000 liter capacity and a 6 meter work width. The work speed is 20 kilometers an hour. This is the Prodigy Seeder. So we'll be coming back to you very shortly. Now this one kind of has a weird name. It's not named properly, but it works really fine. This is the Grimme RH2460 fertilizer, seeds, and pig feed refill with hand version 1.1. That's quite the name. Fertilizer, seed, and pig feed refill with hand version 1.1. The file size is 21 megabytes. The price in the shop is $19,000. The required power is unlisted. The daily maintenance fee is $30. The capacity is unlisted. So we'll be taking a closer look at that momentarily. Then we have this beast over here, which is multicolor, as you can see. This is the Horsch Pronto 15 meter version 1.0 multicolor seeder. The file size is 2.96 megabytes. What a really small file that is. 2.96 megabytes. The required power to pull this is 162 kilowatts and 220 horsepower. The price in the shop is $149,000 with the $150 a day maintenance fee. The capacity is 10,000 liters. It has a 15 meter work width, and it has a work speed of 25 kilometers an hour, which everybody knows that's familiar with this game is pretty darn fast. On top of a 15 meter work width, you're going to get the seeding done very, very quickly. So let us jump over to the shop after I get through the many vehicles I have. And we're going to start with the seeder over here. So I'm just going to jump on him. So like I said, guys, this little conveyor here will dispense seed, fertilizer, and pig feed, but you have to be careful because if you could put seed in here and then put fertilizer too, and the thing is, you think they just mix together and you can put both of them in. It won't. If you accidentally put two things in here at once, it won't let you fill any bags. It just gets stuck. It kind of gets confused. So make sure that when you're filling this up, what I would do is move it away from the spawning point where you order your seed, because what happens is as soon as you drive by that, if the seeder's anywhere near it, it automatically goes inside. You don't have to press any buttons. So if you bought your seeder and this seed was on one side and the fertilizer was on the other side, you could accidentally get the two of them in there. That's why I backed all these off. But anyway, enough gabbing. I got a bunch of fertilizer out there right now. And watch, I'll just drive by and you'll see it start going in. See it going in? I didn't press anything. I just drove up beside it. So just keep that in mind, that you can just put one thing in here at a time, because it will accept more than one thing. But the thing is, it won't let you take it out if it's mixed with something else. So just make sure they're separate. So there is our seed. So we'll take that over to our spot, and I'll get him situated. So the only functions on this is the V key, which you can lower it, and the I key, which will start dispensing the bags. But we're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to jump back over to the shop. I'm going to order up some fertilizer. 6 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go over and grab one of these. And we'll start filling them up. Like I said, as soon as I drove beside that, it started going in. It looks like a white powder. And one more. Okay, we have that done. Now we'll bring him over. And the great thing about this, guys, you can fill this up and you can bring it back to your farm, and you don't have to worry about keep running back down to the shop to get your seed and your fertilizer. Which I'm sure there's other mods out there that would do the same thing, but this is really handy. And of course I'm going to get some pig feed to show you that. I want to show you all 3, so I'm just going to get 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Now I'll show you what I mean. So I'll hook up to this first with my front loader here. Now the thing I want to show you is, like, you can't pick these up by hand. They're too heavy. See? Object is too heavy. I don't know where my reticle went, a little circle in the middle, but as you can see, they're too heavy to lift up. That's when this thing comes in handy. So we're just going to swing on over, pick it up. You can see it going in now. Oh, we're getting a weird animation from up there. It shouldn't look like it's running off just yet, but it's filling up. You can see that. So like I said, I know I said it a couple of times already, but just watch you don't accidentally get 2 things in there at once, because I couldn't run off any of the bags, and I was wondering why. It's because I had 2 separate things in there. Are you not going to go in there or what? Get in there. There we go. All them bags, you only got 24%. So you need 4 times that amount. So watch. When I press the V button, it'll lower down. And when I press the I button, watch what happens. There you go. It looks like little bags of potatoes almost. And they just start flicking out. I can unhook from this and it'll keep running off. I have to press I for that to stop. Now I can start that, disconnect from it, and it'll keep going, but the thing is you can't turn it off again unless you hook back up to it. So I'm just going to stop that right there. That's plenty. I'm going to jump back out and just show you what I mean. So yeah, they look like bags of potatoes for some reason, but look, you can see I can lift that. I can put that in the back of a truck. You know what I mean? I can put it right into their feeding trough. So that is that. So let us show off this cool new little seeder. I fell right in love with this guy, man. What an awesome little mod this is. Oh, I gotta get a tractor over here. Yeah, what a great little mod this is. Actually, I might have to bring another tractor over here. Oh, I got 2 there. What am I talking about? Okay, let's hook up to this Prodigy here. With my dirty JCB. I was called JBC. I'm going to pull him right over here so we can fill him up. Now sometimes the bags are a little bit of a pain to get inside these things, but now I'm going to, so you can see the seed bin in the front. Actually, I'm not going to show you the animation for that until we're ready to rock. But I'm going to jump in here and start feeding off some bags of seed. So I press the I key and we're ripping. I'm going to jump out. And that'll keep going. Okay, we'll do it that way. Now, sometimes these are a little bit of a pain to get in there, but usually they will go in. Sometimes you just got to find the sweet spot. See, that went in. Yeah, you want to watch you don't print off too many of these things. I don't know why I'm saying printing off, but you know what I mean. Well, I took it anyway. Okay, actually, I'm going to stop him soon. Yeah, you don't want too many of these things laying around because you can tell it holds 100 liters, each of these individual little bags. It says barley on it, but here we go. Why would you grab that bag? He grabs like the third one down. So yeah, you'll have to put a few in there. Yeah, if you basically just walk into the cedar with it, it works. So what a great idea, eh? I thought this was really neat. That went inside. So we'll leave that guy there. He doesn't need fertilizer because he doesn't take it. And we're going to shut this guy down. Now before I get too far ahead, I want to take you guys over to the shop and show you these things. Now there is the belt system. It's going to be under your conveyors, under belt systems. It's going to be the last one over. It's right there. The RH2460 with fertilizer. And you can see it does, and it does sugar beets and potatoes. You can also put them in bags. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but apparently you can put them on pallets and sell it by the pallet, but not really into that right now. I'm more focused on the fertilizer and the seed aspect of it. So let's go back here and we'll find our cedars and we'll show you them. Now there's the two in the shop. You can always tell the mods because they're the last ones over and they'll have mod written under it. But there's the Horsch, and as you can see, that plant's all 10 crops. This plant's all 10 as well. Very cool. But this one fertilizes and seeds. This one doesn't. Just fertilizes. Or just seeds, sorry. So anyway, enough gabbing. Let's get back and print off. Why do I say print off? We're going to pump out some bags of fertilizer. Are you on? There you go. Sometimes you got to wait a second. So like I said, guys, if you use that and it won't come off after you press I, the odds are you got two different things in there. And I don't know, either you're going to have to reset your vehicle to get rid of what's in it, or just get rid of it and buy it again, I guess. Okay, bag of seed. Now, I remember this guy was kind of a pain to get this in here, because it keeps falling way down in there. Come on, you. Are you really going to do this? It's just so cranky. It will take it, though. I know it will. There, it went in. See? You just got to find the sweet spot. Now, what you could do is back up to these bags, too, and fill them that way. Which I might do here in a minute, because this might take a little longer than I thought. Especially if it doesn't go in for me like it's supposed to. Getting messed up because my reticle is missing. Okay, yeah, we're just going to back him in there. But you get the idea. What you're supposed to do here, it just keeps touching things. Whenever it touches something, it just kind of cancels out. Would it be easier to take the stairs? Seems to be going in better from that side. But what we're going to do is shut this guy off for one thing. Then I'm going to disconnect from him. And you can see there's still lots of fertilizer left in there. You might want to just pump out so many and then stop. Actually, I'm going to take the JCB out first. I'll show you this one first, because I really am excited to show you the animation of this thing unfolding. It's really cool. And what a sharp looking little thing, man. You'd never think that was a cedar. I thought that was kind of like a utility thing just to bring seed around to deliver it. But watch the animation for this, guys. Watch this. Let me clear the screen for this one. And here we go. Watch this thing. Now how cool is that? Isn't that awesome? 6 meter work width. It will cultivate. Look at the little things in there spinning around. What a fantastic job. Okay, I'm going to bring my seed back up. My screen, I mean. I'm going to switch my seed by pressing Y. And let's do some wheat. So I'm just going to do some by myself at first. And we get a nice little work with area there. Then I'm going to hire a worker. And it's hired a worker, no problem. Look how cool that thing looks. Now, I do believe it said it only holds 5,000 liters. Yes, it does. But it's still cool. It's kind of jumping around there a little bit, isn't it? It's doing the job, but why? I wonder why it's kind of bouncing. I didn't notice that before. Okay, let's stop you for a minute. Why are you bouncing? I don't really know. I didn't see it doing it that last time. Let's fold that back up for a second. What a cool animation. Look how nicely that folds. Seed bin comes out of the way. Comes together right nicely. Flips all back. Beautiful. So yeah, I just tested this a few minutes ago and it didn't jump around like that. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or what, but it's, I mean, it's still not missing any spots or anything. But I wonder if the speedometer gets messed up there. Try turning around. Does the speedometer kind of jump around? It's almost like it got a flat tire or something. Oh, that's too bad, man, because this thing works really good. And it looks sweet. Yeah, she's kind of jumping around there a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, it's between 9 and 11 kilometers, it seems to be. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. Maybe it's just his field or what? I have no idea. That's too bad. I didn't notice it doing that before. And I'd done like a half a field and it wasn't doing that. Oh. Maybe it's just this. It could be this tractor, perhaps. Anyway, I'm going to jump over to my last guy. Okay. Now let's get this guy to the test. Now hopefully he'll have enough stuff in him that we can start. And there's no fertilizer. So what we'll do is back into that fertilizer. Just to speed this along, guys. You get the idea. You can put them in there. You just got to find the sweet spot. And like I said, you can just always back up to them and look at, see it going in? No problem. So I get enough there. I'm going to unfold. Does that ever unfold fast? Wow. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Lower the implement. And start seeding. Beautiful. Works just great. 25 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I hope that's just the tractor doing that to the other one, because that's unfortunate if it will do that. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, but it seems to be slowing them down a little bit. But what a sharp looking mod that is. So I hired a worker. He seems to be doing just fine there. So I'm just going to bring him back around. Jump on out and end this review. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this review. Additional information and links will be down below as always. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. So guys, until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.